In this video, I'm going to give you the best time to post Reels on Instagram. And everything I mention is going to be based on research, hard numbers, and even the CEO of Instagram, Mossery. And if you want the answer right now, here's what Sprout Social put together after doing research on over 30,000 different accounts on Instagram. The best times to post are Mondays at 11 AM, Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 10 AM to 1 PM, and Thursdays and Fridays for 10 AM and 11 AM. They say the best days to post on Instagram are Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and then finally the worst days, which are Sundays. Which, I don't know if I agree. Everyone's lazy on Instagram on Sunday. But here's what the CEO of Instagram, Mossery, said himself.
There is no one optimal time to post, but I do think it's usually good early in the day for most of your followers. And if you go to your insights, you can actually see what time of day you have the most followers. And I like personally to post before that peak starts to grow.
Now that's a pretty generic answer. It says two things, but it doesn't give you a specific time, which I'm going to show you how to find your own best specific time to post on Instagram Reels. But first, let's break down what Mossery actually said. He said you need to know where your audience is located and then post based on their time zone. And then after that, he said you want to post before the peak time on Instagram, but everyone has a different best time to post on Instagram. And I'm going to show you exactly how to find it. And what I'm about to show you is the exact method we used to post Reels on Bloom Attitude that grew 90,000 followers in just 3 months. So when you're on Instagram, you want to go onto your profile, and then at the top right, we're going to tap these three lines right here, and then we're going to click on Insights, just like so. Now we're taking it into our Insights and Analytics, and we want to tap on Total Followers. Now, as you can see, my growth is terrible because I don't spend much time on Instagram because I find it mentally draining. But to find our best time, we're just going to scroll down, and the first thing we're going to pay attention to that Mossery mentioned was the locations. As you can see, if I switch this to countries, I can actually see the top countries and the top locations where my followers are active. So as you can see here, 31% of my audience is in the US. So I definitely want to keep that in mind when posting. Then also I've got France and the United Kingdom. So I'm kind of US and Europe focused, just like that. Then we want to scroll down even more all the way to the bottom, and right here we have most active times. Now we can split this into hours and into days, but we just want to pay attention to the hours because on days, as you can see, it's pretty much the same every single day. If I tap on the bars, I get specific numbers. And to be fair, Sprout Social was right. Sunday is my second least active day when it comes to my followers. So you kind of got to trust the data. But if we switch to hours, as you can see, the graph is way different. And if I flick through the days right here, it's pretty much the same every single day. Now, again, if I tap on the bars, I can see the active number of followers. And at the bottom, we have the time. So I've got 12 AM all the way to 9 PM. So it's in 3-hour increments. So if we take a look, my most active time, my peak active time when it comes to my followers is 6 PM. For you, it's going to be a little bit different. It could be the same. I like to think because that's when people get out of work, that's when people get out of school, and people just flick out their phones and scroll through Instagram on their way home or when they get home. Afternoons and evenings are always best based on my data. Now, if we keep in mind what Mossery said and what I think is a very good idea, I'm going to tell you why in a second, is to post before our peak time. Now, we should post anywhere between 2 to 4 hours before the peak time. And so if I wanted to choose my peak time, which is 6, if I posted, let's say 4 hours before, because 3 PM is still very active, maybe I would post at 2 PM. The reason we post beforehand is because I want to ride the wave up to the peak. I want to post for the maximum time of engagement. If I post at my peak time, I'll get a lot of engagement, but I've missed that wave of engagement of people that were there before. And Instagram posts always hang around and linger for a bit, so I want to make sure I catch the peak time. I don't want to post at the peak time because some of those people could have been active just before that. So I want to make sure I post before and then ride the wave up. If I was posting once a day, here I would post maybe 2 PM, so I ride that wave up. Now, if I'm posting twice a day, I would definitely split this up. I'd be posting maybe once at 11 AM or 12 PM, and then the next one at 3 PM, 4 PM. I'm posting a little bit later in the wave, but because I posted earlier in the day, I don't think that's a big issue. And then if you're posting more, let's say 3 times or 4 times, you want to spread it out, but you still want to stay in the reasonably active areas. For an example, I don't think it would be a good time to be posting at 3 AM when the followers are dying down. If I was posting 4 times a day, I would go 1 at 9 AM, I would go 1 at 12 PM, I would go 1 at 3 PM, and then 1 at 6 PM. I'm spreading out the 4 posts during the 12 hours where my followers are the most active. So that's how to find the best time to post Reels on Instagram for you. And keep in mind, the posting time is important, but it's not what makes or breaks the Reel. You have to be posting good quality for it to perform well during those peak times. And if you want to know how to make a really good Reel that gets views, that gets engagement, likes, and shares and comments, watch this video because I'm going to break it down for you. And if it's not there yet, it's because I haven't made it yet. So subscribe down below, it's coming soon.